I'm live. Whoops. I'm not here. Shut up. Oh yeah, I have to do like a stream. Whoops. Okay. Oh, here. I return. I was just checking something here. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know, boys. I've been checking my averages. I might have been a little preemptive on this whole affiliate push here. Turns out, in order to get affiliate, you need to make content that people hang around for. And I don't have the broadest audience, I'll be honest with you. Don't get me wrong, love who's here. Everybody who's here, you know, it's good when you have a community as tight-knit as this one. It's better than a big one, in my opinion. But, that said, I can't get emotes. I can't get them. They're too high of a standard. Can't it just be like 2 average viewers? Why's it gotta be 3? It seems so arbitrary anyway. Why's it even gotta be 1? Why can't you just be affiliate by streaming for like, I don't know, the month? Just have a, just because people don't show up doesn't mean that someone's not putting in the work, you know? I've been streaming for like half a year in terms of total days. So, you know, it's not like I'm doing nothing. I will say my October to November average was like 1.8. My November to December, 2.6. So, I don't freak. Maybe the future, the December to January arc. I got no clue. I just want my funny JPEGs. It's gonna take a little longer than I wanted. I don't know how specifically, or how quickly I imagined it to happen specifically, but I just want the JPEGs. That's all I ask. I gotta open up my XP pen, and then I will swap over to the art, I swear. 1 second. And we have liftoff. There we are. Perfect. Okay. Maybe it would have been a blessing in disguise if they allowed those Twitch rules to, maintain. Maybe I could have got tons of viewers drawing a single boob. Who knows? Of course, everybody would have been doing it at the same time, so... It's like, yeah, would that really have helped me out? I don't know. Probably not. In terms of drawing boobs, I'm not, admittedly, the best at that. I have seen people far better than me. For research purposes. Exclusively. It is funny when you're an artist and you're looking up NSFW pictures, because some of the time it legitimately is just because you're like, I want to see how this works at this angle and how this person depicts this. Because they seem to have a greater understanding of the human body than I do. A vast wealth of knowledge about how all these flexors and extensors would look angled in this particular way. And it's like, it's a useful asset. Pun, I guess? Was that even one? I don't know. Probably not. I don't think there's any extensors in the glutes. I think it's just the glutes. And that's what's in there. You got the Maximus and the Minimus. I know that. There's 2 of them. How many people know that? They don't know what the little one is called. Because who cares about the Minimus? You can't see it. It's all about the big one. Because you can see it. And it looks like a weird tire. Connecting the leg. It's got like... Sorry, I'm gonna draw a butt on stream. Sorry. It's kind of got like this shape here when it connects to the leg. This is a very small example. Let's just firm that up a bit. There we go. I hope I don't get banned for that. It was anatomical. There was no... does a butt count? I guess it counts as nudity. Oh well. It was fun knowing you guys. I am officially dead though. But then you think about it, and it's like, The butt might be nudity, but it seems to be the only nudity that the West seems to accept, as long as there's not the hole there, and that's for, like, I can completely understand that. There's that show for you, like, Naked and Afraid. My dad watches that all the time. It's the only reason I'm even aware of the show's existence. Where people go out and they go to survive in the wilderness for a month completely naked. And they show the butt on that show all the time. Everything else is blurred, obviously. But the butt, fair game. Everybody can watch people's butts on national television. And why shouldn't they? No. It's always been a weird show to me. They asked, what was even weirder, though, was the spin-off they made. Called Naked and Afraid and in Love, where it was a dating survival show. Where everyone was naked. So, just like the weird... I have some notes for the producers. Number 1, what? Number 2, why? Number 3, no. That would have been my producer note. Not happening. But, you know, when it comes to dating shows, gone are the days of doing like a panel of guests, and then the lady will select the lucky man out of a number of 1, 2, or 3 based on their personality. No. Now it's MILF Island or whatever, where the twist is all of the mothers' candidates are the sons of the other mothers. And it's like, what are we doing here? This is a dystopian society and we don't even realize it. I guess theoretically you could have dated your own son if you wanted to. And from the, you know, unfortunately from the looks of how some of the mothers and sons relationships were on that show, I felt like some of the mothers would have dated their own sons had they had the chance. It was some weird energy on that show. You could tell there's a term for this kind of mom, and I always forget what it is, but it's like you see posts about it on Reddit all the time. Like, I had this horrific experience with a mother who absolutely would have done something with her son had she been given the chance. Like getting extremely involved in her son's personal affairs, I will say it that way. To the point where it's like talking to the girlfriend directly about the experience. There's like so many weird posts on the internet. Most of them probably fake, I would hope so. The fewer of these posts that are real, the better. But you can't rule all of them out. Statistically speaking, it's had to have happened at least once. There are some interesting dating shows, though. This one is on the internet. Some of you guys might have seen it. It's called The Button. It's got a YouTube channel. I forget which channel. Is it Cut? Jubilee? One of those two. I don't know. They like copy each other all the time. But essentially, two people, there's a button in the center of the table, and then when it turns red, either participant can press the button to eliminate the other person and send in a new prospective partner or date. And they have to last a certain amount of time without rejecting each other to actually win the game. And that's just like, it's such a simple premise, but it's so, and then like, it's so rife with drama. Like the moments, for example, where people are a little too late to press the button, but they've made it very obvious that they were going to press the button. They like do like a little awkward slow press and then the button isn't like red anymore. And then they just have to sit there knowing that they were going to reject each other for like 2 minutes. It's so painful. I've never seen anything more uncomfortable in my life. That's not true, but for the purposes of the story, just imagine it being the most horrific thing ever, because it's pretty bad. It's worse than an awkward handshake times 1,000,000. By far. I would awkwardly handshake 10 billion businessmen before I had that situation befall me. Most people say I wouldn't wish that upon my worst enemy. I would wish that upon my worst enemy, because that's like the most horrible thing that could happen to them. No mercy for my worst enemy. talking a lot about weird TV shows recently, like Scare Tactics. I still got to go back and watch those. Apparently, it might be on Netflix based on that video I saw. But there's another one. There was a weird one that came to mind that I remember watching. This one was, I don't think, is good. I think Scare Tactics is a genius show. This show was actually just stupid. I think it was 1,001 Ways to Die, something like that. And it was just stories, I assume true, or at least based in truth, about just the weirdest deaths that people have succumbed to. And it always seemed like it's not even like... It was the fact that it was, not about death that was the problem, but it was the fact that it seemed weirdly exploitative of the stories. Like, I don't even know how you make a story exploitative about somebody die. I mean, I guess I do, just immediately upon saying that. Like, just the concept alone is a little rough, but even looking past that, there's a way to do it with respect. You know, true crime documentaries have had to deal with this for decades. And, but they would always make it weirdly sexual. It was like all the time, there would be at least one sexually related death in the show. And they would always do it. And it's like, do you have, like, no restraint? Producers did not care back in the early to mid-2000s. When all these shows were existing. 2010s, I think, maybe. When did this show come out? I'm actually curious. And I also want to get the name right. 1001 Ways to Die Show. Oh, wait, hold on. Is this the one? Show. Let me see. Or is it just 1,000? 1,000 Ways to Die. Now, why did I add one? I have no idea. It was on Spike. That's how you know that a TV show was bad. If it was on Spike TV. 2008 to 2012. Why was I watching this show when I was 12 years old? I don't know. I have no. The deaths depicted were largely fictionalized and exaggerated, so it wasn't even like not documentative at all. It was completely falsified all the time. Alright, that actually, I feel relieved, but also it makes the show even grosser, because somebody just had to write all these weird sex deaths, as I will call them. They had to do it. And it's like, how's your job? You gotta write weird pervo deaths. And then somebody's gotta act those out. You know that actors are gonna have to reenact. Looking back on it, I should definitely not have watched that show when I was like 8 through 12 at all, even assuming the latest I could have viewed it at like 12 years old. I remember a death in that show where somebody choked on like one of those candy underwear things. What do you like? It's just candy on a string, basically. And the whole thing was that they choked on that and died. And I was like, what? Looking back on it now, that's like, how did that even get on television at all? I didn't even think about stuff like that until this moment. There were some weird ones, even when they weren't sexual. There was one I remember where a dude had like a big inflatable in his van. And this was probably one of the fake ones, because just thinking about it, again, it doesn't seem like it could happen. At least in the way that they described it. He had like this big I think it was a big inflatable clown or something. Some display piece. And he was in his van. And it went off and it auto-inflated or something like that. I don't remember the details specifically. Like I said, 12 years old at the latest, probably younger. Shouldn't have been seeing it, but the inflatable pressed him up against his van window and he couldn't open the door or get out. And you would think, well, he didn't just like starve or like die of dehydration or something like that. He just got like flattened against the window. That was the thing that they said. Like slowly over time he was just pressed into the window, and I was like, that doesn't seem, just thinking about it now, it doesn't seem like how that works. I don't know. Like an inflatable pressing you up again, I don't think it would have nearly enough force to do that, no matter how long it happened for. No, you're not going to get flat Stanley'd by an inflatable clown in your van. I don't think so. I think that might have been the fictionalized part there. The real part probably would have been some dude got trapped in his car by a big inflatable clown. I would believe that. And then he just couldn't get out. But I don't think it pressed him up against his window. You know, providing enough force to just slowly destroy him. Actually, this should just be in front, right? I guess that makes it better, but then we should make this not so visible. It's a little quiet. Let me buff up the vocals there, because I do like this song and everyone needs to hear it. Maybe not that loud. I did just... What did I click on? Uh-oh. Hold on, I remember where this is. I know the name of the song. Where are you? There we go. Then we get to start it over. It was calculated. I meant to do that. That's a bold new strategy I think we should start employing at concerts in real life. Just start demanding an encore mid-song. Do it again! I heard the part I wanted to. Do it again. Like, if people listen to concerts how they did their own Spotify playlist, just replay that part again. Hold on, I want to hear it. One more time. How the heck would this back work? Alright, let's merge all these. So there's our man, and then we got this guy's fist we have to draw. We need to rotate these. Oh, I can't see it. I hate when that happens. How does that look? I think it's a little too busy, actually. It's weird how much of a balance I feel the need to strike here with these action lines. I don't know how to do it. Hello, Mask. Welcome in. How you going? Anything new? Anything old? Anything remotely neutral in terms of age, I guess? Good, nice. Love to hear it. We really got Monster Hunter World to play with it? Yo, let's go. It's always good to have another player, unless he sucks. No, I'm just joking. He'll probably can get better. Even if he is. Also, we don't know. Is he good at Monster Hunter? I have no idea. Is this the first one he's played? Or will be playing? I installed New Vegas because I enjoy it. But I have other games. I admire your restraint. I don't think I would have been able to do the same if I was still addicted to a game to cut it off midway. I don't know if I could do that. That takes some power of will. He's new to it? Okay. So it'll be a rough adjustment period, but you can mold him into a warrior, and then you guys will be like duos on Fatalis every day of the week. It'll be no problem. You pick Switch X? That's a pretty good one in World and Iceborne. It's not a bad choice. It is a little bit more on the risky side in terms of taking damage if you're doing the zero-sum discharge all the time, but I think you have a while until you have to worry about him doing that. That's like a technique you have to be committed to learning. You could have made an argument for Sword and Shield for your boy, but that's what he does. Switch X is cool. One of the two Morphin weapons. So it's still a pretty novel concept. I passed him some YouTube tutorials on the axe. Yeah, those are good. He's gonna need them. He's gonna need many tutorials over the years. For Monster Hunter. I tried, he said boring? What the hell? Get this man on my stream right now. Don't actually. Don't do it. I'm bad with new people. I'll crumble. I can't argue. I'm not a debater. We're gonna boot up some Monster Hunter Rise, and I'm gonna show you all of the iframe dodges you can do with the backstep that make it the dopest weapon you've ever seen. You think Sword and Shield is boring? Imagine you're right here, you got your little dinky shield that barely even works, but in this game it is a hammer, but faster. And then you got a freaking Lucent Nargacuga coming at you, and he's all... and he's doing this stuff. And he's about to swipe at you with his freaking wing talons that he's got. And then just as he does it, whoosh, the hitbox should have connected, but you backstep just in time. And then he does a second one. And then you backstep again. It's like evade lancing, and then after that you immediately go back in to keep smacking it in the face. Because you never have to stop attacking. You got a shield, you got evasion iframes, it's the most busted weapon that's ever existed. That's all you gotta do. Show them some professional Sword and Shield plays. That'll get him. If you want them to never play the game, show him some Lance videos. Because even the coolest Lance videos are like, yeah, he is playing Lance. Alright. He is turtling, he is countering. I mean, these are some impressively timed counters, but that is what he is doing. He is doing some guards, and that is it. I love Lance. I also love Lance. I will admit it's not flashy to watch, though. Poking a monster is fun, I agree. It's very fun. And then slapping them, too. Now that they added that attack in there. Smack him. In Rise, anyway. I don't think slapping with the Lance was good in World and Ice. Could you even do that? Surely you could. No, I think that is a Rise edition. Some monsters that Charge Blade is not effective against. Yeah, there's definitely matchups for every weapon. Charge Blade is one of the, I think Charge Blade is one of the more matchup dependent weapons. Like, if it has a good one, it has a really good one, but if it has a bad one, it has a pretty bad one. Some weapons can go all around pretty good. Like Longsword, I don't think has a single bad matchup. At least if you get used to the, you know, because you can just counter everything at this point. Like Bonboro with a Charge Blade, I wouldn't know. I haven't experimented that much with either of the two, really. Bonboro or Charge Blade, let alone both of them. Insect Glaive has some really fun matchups, like Devil Joe, Savage Devil Joe, when he does his lasers, you can just jump over him. Devil Joe, regular one too, you just whoop, and then there you go. Lance with Bonboro is so much easier, yeah. Just turtle him. Is this how this would work? I don't think so, but as long as it looks good enough for the comic, we can keep it. Maybe the Sekiro streams are what I'll need to get affiliate. We'll see. I can't start them this week, though, because holidays and such, and I have to work because they moved my stuff around. Because they want me to have Christmas Eve and Christmas off, but no more. I am still a laborer, and I shan't forget that. You get a surprise free day yesterday? No, yesterday was my normal day off. I got a surprise free day on Monday because they moved it from my Friday, or my Saturday. Because they moved my stuff. My days are getting moved around all the time recently. I don't even know where I am anymore. So I got to play some Monster Hunter with Rob for a couple days. Pretty sick. We are almost to the end of the game, me and him. Our goal was to beat it before the next Monster Hunter came out. We're probably gonna freaking just do that thing. We just got Risen, Shigaru, Magala, and then we're done. Aside from some, like, random anomaly stuff. You are good? Yeah, I know. We are freaking well on our way. He's at, like, MR 167 or something. And we just got to get to MR 80. 180, I mean. And then we're done. It's easy. Easy clap. We're not even getting news about the next Monster Hunter till freaking summer. I'm hoping they lied about that and they show something at the anniversary because, like, why would they wait until summer when their anniversary... Jeff Keighley said he played, like, a demo. A working demo of the game. I'm thinking they just made that up to, like, under-promise and over-deliver. I'm thinking they're, like, they just said they have news on Wilds in the summer, but they have to show something at the anniversary, right? Like, come on. Gives me time. Hurts me, though. To play Monster Hunter World and Rise and that the game comes out in 2025. Yeah, you got a lot of time to catch up. Get all that content completed. Especially in Monster Hunter World and Rise, now that the online content scales to solos and duos now. So you or your brother can definitely make pretty good work of those now, as opposed to when the games were still going. And if you wanted to fight Safi'jiiva, you best hope there was a lobby open that had people doing the same thing. Otherwise, you were not getting Safi'jiiva parts to that day. At least not the ones you needed, and in the time frame that you want. And you got a Latreon. I think the flowchart went Safi'jiiva gear into a Latreon gear into Fatalis. That was kind of what you wanted to do towards the end of it. And I think it went even before. I think it was like Raging, Brachydios, into Safi'jiiva, into Alatreon, into Fata. I think that was the whole thing. It was weird how linear the endgame actually became for World and Iceborne. Everyone kind of just followed the same path. And it made it easy for me, at least. I was a little sad, though, because raw weapons just became the dominant thing. It's like, it doesn't even matter. Once the Fatalis weapons came out, that's it. That's all you needed. You didn't need anything else. Kul'Taroth fight is difficult to progress when I'm going alone at it. Yeah, that one's hard. You definitely want to have some, Partbreaker, if not all of it. You want to max out Partbreaker. If you're soloing it, I imagine you want maximum Partbreaker, just to keep her hanging around. That's like the main thing. Kul'Taroth is interesting, though. I do like how they made her Master Rank fight just its own thing. As opposed to having to find her freaking footprints and sniff all of them or whatever. I don't think I had to do that last part, but my character certainly wanted to. I don't know what the whole thing with sniffing footprints was in Monster Hunter. That was, may be a questionable decision. I don't know how that helps you track the monster, I'm just saying, Capcom. You don't gotta sniff feet to find monster. That's all I'm saying. Where did I draw this fool's other hand? Oh, it's like right here. Oh god, I gotta... that is indecipherable as a hand. I gotta iron that out. Alright, you... here, and then gauntlet. The wrist would go like this. Get that boxer stance. The hunters are weird. They are weird. Demigods with the nose of a scent hound. Yeah, and they don't even need it. They have animals that can do that for them, but they just want to do that. There's a skill called scent hound. Yeah, hunters are strange beings. I like the theory of them being on a different planet. I mean, obviously it's like a different planet than Earth, but it's like a different planet with lower gravity or something like that. Something that would allow them to like leap off those ledges for hundreds of feet and not take any damage. Just superhumans. And they eat 4,000 calories every meal. There's also a skill called Divine Blessing, so religion? Religion in Monster Hunter? What's the Monster Hunter god? Have we ever asked ourselves this? Is it like Pokemon, where the god of the Monster Hunter world is another monster? Like how Pokemon god is Pokemon? You got Arceus in there, and that's just literally God, but he's a Pokemon. What does that make humans? Are humans just another Pokemon in the Pokemon universe? Something to think about. Probably a monster? That'd be messed up. Ooh, should we... we should fight God. I guess Fatalis is kind of like the Antichrist. I don't know. He is this eternal evil figure that just reappears every so often. Trying to destroy the world. Where's Monster Hunter God? We gotta find him. What's the... I think we've come close to something like that. What's like a benevolent monster in the Monster Hunter world? I mean, yeah, so let's see, hold on. I see there's... my brain is figuring this. Is there a good monster? Okay, this is just top 10 list, not what I was looking... What monster do you think would taste the best and why on Reddit? No! No, I'm gonna find out. Let's see what people think. Plesioth, I love the taste of vengeance. That's a good one. This person has a good joke. That was a good 7-year-old joke made 7 years ago. Hosted by Great Jaggy, by the way. I guess he got beat up by. Moss Swine, because they're like pigs. Kelby or Anteka. These are small monsters. That's an uninteresting answer. Give me the big ones. Possesses the hunter with its armor. Yeah, that is messed up how that happens. Alright, for large monsters, Nibble Snarf fried up like catfish. Maybe prepare it like a flounder. You think Nibble Snarf would be good? It's literally, it fills all of its organs and internals with sand. That would be so annoying to prepare. Maybe. Malfestio, that's just a bird. So yeah, it might be pretty good. Lagambi is a big rabbit. That's a pretty good one. Zamtrios for shark steak. That's pretty good. Prepared like we do here in Charleston. I love just little Reddit details like that. Duramboros burgers. Nah, dude. No, don't. Nah, you lost me on that one. Yankutku nuggets. Kongalala? No, not the poop monkey, dude. What's wrong with you? Bulldrome is just a large wild boar. That's probably the best answer. Imagine cleaning it and more sand comes out. Yeah, that's gotta be awful. Diablos might be good, because all it eats is cactuses. So it's just like it's gonna be a very juicy meat. I don't know. With a diet of mostly cacti, it could even have a rather sweet tang to its bits. Don't phrase it like that. Don't say that, you maniac. The best tasting animals are generally the fatty herbivorous ones. Things tend to taste like what they eat. So Monoblo, yeah, so this is a good reason. Diablos might be a pretty good one, actually. Same with Duramboros, so fine. I guess people are winning me over with Duramboros. I think Bulldrome might be a good one, though. It's just a big boar, so you know what? Some good old Monster Hunter pork. Oh, what do you got? Whoops, I shrank my canvas. Hold on. It's coming back, don't worry about it. There we go. Like a Dragon is really cheap right now on Steam, is it? How much? I might just pick it up just because I'm opening Steam right now. Like $10? Ooh. I have $10, at least. I might even have 15, maybe. Waiting for network. Hurry up, dude. Pause this download. Look for Like a Dragon. How much longer is this on sale for? Yo, it's 80% off. That's crazy. The Ultimate Edition? The Ultimate Edition. Ultimate Edition. Yo, you're right. Hey, get out of here, Like a Dragon audio. Hero Edition is like 14 bucks. Look at that. Legendary Hero Edition is like almost 20. Look at that. Legendary Hero Edition? Yeah, look at that. It's like $18. I might consider that. I'll leave it open. I'm not gonna buy stuff on stream. I got stuff to do. It's cheaper over here? Well, yeah, that does happen. And Steam doesn't allow you to change your region to buy things cheaper, obviously, for economic, like, just differences that they have. I remember that when I accidentally bought my second account that I have. I didn't, by the way, my Steam alt account I did not make on purpose. I think I've told this story before. But I was buying Conan off of G2A because my friend sent me a link thinking it was the game, but it was actually a Steam account that had the game on it that you could buy, and then you just have the account and the game for some reason, because that's just how they do things sometimes on G2A. It's a really shady website. I should have known it was going to be messed up. But now I have Conan and an alt account, so why not? Yeah, I know. I don't even know how to... Me and digital video game store interfaces have a very storied history in this stream. Like when I accidentally bought God of War from a different room of my house. I don't understand, dude. How does this keep happening? Just let me buy video games. Normally. I don't understand. This is why I still go to GameStop. It's just a physical store that I can pick stuff up in without having to accidentally... But the only way I could accidentally buy something in GameStop is if I went on some Tom and Jerry escapade where I was slipping around on all this weird cleaning product on the floor. Whoa, whoa, and then like I accidentally fall into a freaking shelf, and then the game falls into my arms, and then I slip over onto the cabinet, and then my wallet falls onto the counter, and my card slides into the thing accidentally. It's like, oh no, I accidentally bought this. I can't believe it. It's like an anime character falling onto a girl, you know? Oh no. Now we're too close to each other. How did this happen? That's what it's like when I buy video games. I think I'll buy the Yakuza Remastered Collection, 3, 4, and 5. I got that one for PS4, and I still have not played any of them. I want to, though. Everybody who has Yakuza games wants to play them. They just don't have time. I would have time if I didn't commit myself to playing garbage on stream, like Sekiro. Just kidding, I like the game, I just didn't beat it. I'll get there. That's what the next streams are going to be for. Also, I have to get to Lies of P at some point, with the final boss fight. The real final boss fight. I don't know when I'm going to have time for that. I still got a commission to do, I got this comic to do, I got the alt account stuff to do. I got freaking Christmas and New Year's and such. I got things. I got so many things. Played 0, Kiwami and Kiwami 2. Jumped to 7. Enjoyed it so much I didn't care about the ones I jumped. Yeah, well 7's good to jump into because it's like a soft reboot, right? You don't really have to have experienced the rest of the franchise to get everything. They got a new protagonist, a new storyline, it's all good. So 7 is, I think it's a good that they went with like a soft reboot for that. And swapping the gameplay to like an RPG, like a turn-based RPG, was really smart in my opinion, because it really cemented like this is new track. We are doing new things now. Play them because of Akiyama, yeah. It also helps that they didn't call it Yakuza 7. They've actually, I think they've ditched the numbers entirely, right? They're just, they don't have those anymore. We got the man what forgot who he is and such. Who don't know nothing no more about his name. I think we gotta move this here, actually. So let me just undo that. Move this over here. Yeah, that looks better. Okay, good. And we don't have to erase the thing we just put there. Alright, I think we got a good thing here. Like a dragon, infinite wealth. What's this? Who is this fool? The video game. I actually don't know if I want to use this. Let's try another sketch. I had another idea for how I wanted this to go. Nah, that looks like too submissive. I don't like that. I don't like that pose. Let's try a different one. think if the horizon line is here, then it can work. Monster Hunter World's sweet music. That's sweet, sweet music. It's called Gorgeous Days. If you're curious about the actual... It's what a weird name. Bro, my freaking stomach is so painful. I don't know what I've been doing at work the past couple of times, but I've been working the core, apparently, because my abdominal region is in so much pain. Not like in a concerning way, just like in the muscular department. I don't know what the heck I was doing. Must have lifted too many bags of dog food around. I'm gonna get those sick gains on accident. Picking stuff up and put it down. I mean, that is what I do for like 8 hours. For 5 days a week. Like those Home Depot dudes that have the strongman build. I don't think I can physically achieve that. It would be awesome if I could, but I don't think I can. Just biologically. There's those body types that you're born with. You're like an ectomorph, endomorph. What's the other one? Mesomorph? I don't remember. Circular but pure muscle? Yeah, those guys are pretty cool. I like how they just look unassuming. You're like, this is just a hefty gentleman. But like, no. Underneath the body fat. Just a wall of iron. You cannot penetrate it. You just have no idea until you step to him. The only indicator you have is their biceps. You have to check out their arms. If their arms are ripped, no matter how big the gut is, you know. There's a freaking sheet metal factory right underneath it. Constantly pumping out armor. I gotta aim this mic up. I keep shrimping. Just aim the mic up, you dingus. I need a stretch command, but I can't do those until I get a bot in here. And I have to talk to Garrow about that. Because they actually know what they're doing. It's like crazy. I don't understand how I meet people more capable than me in so many regards. Like all the time. It happens a lot. I met Rob. Probably better than Art, than me by a factor of like 1,000,000. Garrow, definitely a better and more knowledgeable streamer than me. Immensely. I don't know how this keeps happening. Divinity 2 is $8. Might buy it. Also, I gave up trying to convince my friend to buy Monster Hunter. I wanted to say that Rob will forever sound like ASMR Funky Kong. Hold on, I gotta see if you're right. You probably are, but I gotta check that now. We're doing some compare and contrast. Because I just listened to his voice for a few hours yesterday, so let's figure that one out. Let's do the messy divorce one. I'm waiting.
Hey, dude. You know, on the way over here,
I can hear it a little bit.
I tried to think of something to say. Some righteous wisdom that would help you to feel totally tubular again. Get you back to your old self.
They got a similar level of rasp, that's what I'm noticing.
In the end, I guess things don't really work like that.
If the voice was like a little bit higher pitched, just a smidgen,
I wish this was just
it'd be pretty great.
boogie board in a shallow end. It's not. Love is a strange thing, dude. I mean, we're all primates, right?
I can definitely hear it. They got similar cadences underneath it. I hear it. Hold on, here's another one. What's this one? Oh god, no, not. Oh, that was awful. What are these noises here? Oh, this one has the worst mouth sounds I've ever do at the airport. I can't listen to that, dude. That's the worst thing I've ever heard. Oh no, I'm listening to it right now. That's I can't do that. That's disgusting. No. I need to filter that out of my brain. With Monster Hunter music. That was awful. Ew. No good. The beast is demonic in nature. Very icky. No good. Is that what that line is? I don't remember. Bodacious, but yeah, he sounds like ASMR funky. I could hear it in there for sure. Some of the delivery of certain words. I wonder if they grew up in a similar place. And it's like a regional accent kind of thing. Just a little bit of it in there. I don't know. I don't know where the hell I got freaking some of my accentual flares in here, like YouTube. I don't know where that came from. Nobody even says that like that over here. That's just me, apparently. It's like Bostonian, but I've never been to Boston. That's not true. I've been to Boston once. But it definitely didn't come from that. It didn't come from the school trip that I had to Boston in like middle school. So I don't know what happened. Grass grows, birds fly. Some other thing. And brother, I hurt people. I gotta rewatch that video. Yeah, that one I get. He's talking about some other thing, though, before he says that part. What the heck happened? Grass grows. He said, does fish swim? Do fish swim? In that video? Is that what scouts be talking about? Nah, this hand's gotta This finger, anyway, it's gotta be a little bit wider here. I don't know why I draw these hands so long. I gotta fix that. Maybe here. We can actually do this whole bit. I'll move that. Hey, what the heck? You gotta do more. Oh, I can only move it because it's these ones. Alright, shrink your hand. Ew. How long have we been going? For an hour already? Damn. No, that's too thin. There you go. I wonder when I should play Twilight Princess on stream. It would be such a time commitment. It's like a 40+ hour game. And that's even if you're just kind of like going through it normally. Not doing any collectible shenanigans. Then they got the Cave of Ordeals and such, which I would have to beat on stream because it's like the only challenge that the original game has. But I guess, you know what I could, if I emulate it, I bet there's a way to do GameCube with HD textures. So I don't gotta do the Wii U version. I bet that exists, faux show. Although, there is Master Mode in Twilight Princess Wii U version, so maybe I could find a save file for that. That'd be interesting. That would require some looking around, I assume, though. Ask this, but do you know how to duplicate decorations in world? Not off the top of my head. I'm not sure if you can. I know you can, at some point there's the melding pot. There was something to do with that. I don't remember. Can you even do that? Can you? In Monster Hunter World. There's a glitch that people are talking about doing. I don't know if that's how you... if that's what you mean. Got the Barioth armor, and my other armor had like level 7 critical eye when I'd like it to be similar. I mean, I don't know. No, like legit, I don't remember. The only thing I can see when I look up decoration duplicating for Monster Hunter World is glitching it out. Other than that, there's just the melder in Monster Hunter World. And that's all I can think about. I guess just, you know, similar to Rise, just hoping you get good luck in there. Again, I haven't interfaced with like the end game content for World in forever. So there could be a method I'm forgetting. Suppose I'll have to go to like temper investigations or something? Yeah. I'll just give you decorations, right? Like more? I know they give you more rewards for... Hold on. I was thinking about the part drops that they have. I know they have a higher chance for part drops with like their gold and silver, things like that. More decorations. I seemed... Alright, now I'm gonna look this up. MR Tempered drop much better phase stones. In MR Tempered investigations, you get the 4-slot decorations. You can't get 4-slot from high rank investigations. Highest rarity you can get in HR is 8. There are 2 or 3 new phase stone categories that drop in Iceborne decos, and the MR Tempered investigations will primarily drop them. So apparently, yeah, it's the best way to get certain types of decorations. If you're looking for 4-slot ones. Or the higher rarity phase stones, if you will. That seems to be the case. Threat 2 and 3. Yeah, this is all coming back to me. I'm remembering this now. You want tempered? Threat 2 or 3? Yeah, that's all. Yeah, 2 or 3. Threat 2 and 3 is all entering my brain waves, my neurons. Those for sure I remember talking about. What is a threat 2 or 3 monster? I don't remember. I think Anjanath is like a threat 2. And then I don't even remember what a threat 3 would be. I guess like Elder Dragons were threat 3. Something like that. Savage Joe, maybe. I'll play a bit and I'll be listening in chat. But gaming, alright, Mask. Have good sort of lurk. A half lurk, if you will. Oh, I see you. I just saw it boot up me. I gotta turn that off. It doesn't show up on stream, but I see it all the time. I'm gonna make this hand bigger, I think. At least you're not a filthy hider. I have a few friends who are filthy hiders. These days, I don't know what they're doing. But they know what they're doing. Keeping secrets. I'm not even a filthy hider on purpose. I have an alt account on accident. I don't know what I did. I do know what I did, but I didn't want it. I didn't want it to be that way. I just have Conan on there. And, Lewd Jim, but we don't talk about that one. We don't talk about that one. How barrel-chested do I want this man to be? I do wonder what they're going to do for Monster Hunter Wilds. Specifically in regards to traversal, because they're going like all this open world stuff. I'm assuming, like, could they theoretically bring back underwater combat? They could. They could do that. But the question shouldn't always be if they could. It should sometimes be if they should. And I think they could, only if they figure out how to make it not suck complete anus this time. What they have to do is not change the moveset for every weapon underwater. That was the main thing. Thus making only like 2 or 3 weapons viable underwater as compared to on land. I think Lance was basically unchanged underwater, so that's fine. You could use Lance But some weapons just became absolute garbage. Like Greatsword, I think? Or was Greatsword good? I don't remember. I'm sure someone's made a tier list of the underwater combat in Tri and Tri Ultimate. Had to rescrew a drawer in the desk. It's hanging on for dear life. You just put that together. What do you mean? Did you have a Category 9 earthquake? Do they even call them categories in earthquakes? Listen, I've never experienced a natural disaster. I live in New York, okay? I don't know what anything is other than a blizzard. And even then, I didn't even live to experience the worst ones. The blizzard of 97? The bite of 97? 87? New York blizzard of 90... is it 3? Record-breaking storm that dumped 43 inches of snow in 2 days. Ooh, boy. Yikes. What about 96? 20-inch snowfall, 8-foot drifts, 50-mile-per-hour winds, 37 hours, 2 inches per hour. Nah, dude, the 93 blizzard was freaking like 4 feet of snow in 2 days. That's messed up. Get this 96 one out of here. 93 is crazy. Let me look up worst New York blizzard. The bite of 87? No, I brought it up. It's fine. I did it. Had to do a DIY yesterday after finishing because the instructions were wrong. Classic. The Great Blizzard of 1888. See, it's when we get weather events like from the 1800s and stuff, before we had accurate documenting technology for this, I get a little skeptical. It's like, did we really know how much snow fell in 1888? I don't know about that. But this one apparently, snow fell from 10 to 58 inches. And the winds were 45 miles an hour. How long did this take to happen? For 3 days. Pretty bad. It was already almost a foot of snow, and then they got to 58 inches. Yikes. The weather was unseasonably mild before the blizzard. Uh-oh. It's unseasonably mild over here right now. Oh no! Alright. Maybe when I'm at MagFest, it will just pass over us, and then I'll have narrowly evaded it. Or maybe it'll follow me. Oh no, I didn't even think about that. Nah, that should be far enough away to avoid like lake effect disasters. Surely it couldn't follow me that far. Dude, driving is gonna be so annoying. I have never driven by myself for the for like the 6 to 8 hour duration that it's going to take to go there. It's gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna need to upload, or not upload, I'm gonna need to download a bunch of podcasts and just let them play in a row so that I don't go absolutely insane. I already hate driving like to the store for like 5 minutes. It's gonna get rough. What happens when you get the 12 boxes for monster materials get full? I'm on the 11th right now. I don't have to sell things, right? You probably might. I could have sworn there were expansions to the box. I could boot up Monster Hunter right now if you want to see. I don't know. Hold on. I could actually just Google this. Any pages? Box. Item box. Oh. In Iceborne. This is the equipment one. No, I don't need that. This is the equipment box again. I need the item box, you fools. I don't know. You might have to sell stuff at some point. I can't find a straight answer. Other than people talking about equipment, it's like, who cares about 2,500 pieces of equipment? Nobody has that. Unless you're that guy that did that thing in Rise where he made he made like 1,000 of those origami switch axes. Because it said in the game if you make like a certain number of them, your wish would come true, and he just did it to see if Capcom would... I don't think he had the intention of seeing if Capcom would give him something, but I think the community called for him to get something in return. I don't know if that ever happened, though. Oh no, yeah, hold on. There's this dude who did that. Monster Hunter Rise guy makes origami switch axes. Yeah, he made 1,000 of them. He spent 6 months doing it. And I don't think Capcom even acknowledged it. I found the post. I managed to finish all 1,000 origami switch axes. Let me see the playtime on this. Oh, he's 625 hours. Oh boy. The flavor text says, can grant a wish if one can somehow collect 1,000 of them. I know he made a wish, like on Twitter. Alright, hold on, we can find it here. Browser, not Bowser. My wish is for Bowser. Here we go. It took me a while, but I managed to get 1,000 origami switch axes. Can I wish for Monster Hunter Frontiers ducks to return? That was his wish, and I don't think, obviously, Capcom never did it, because we didn't get ducks. Look at it. We could have got ducks. Look at this fucking... At least they got some dope fan art of the ducks in Monster Hunter Rise. I can't read. I don't know that. My entire grind has been driven by sticks, magnets, and duck stickers. I don't even know what that means. What they took from us. Look, they took away the borbs. The bird orbs. But yeah. It's a little sad that Capcom didn't even mention it. Like, come on, bro. The dude spent 6 months grinding out your little flavor text item. The least you could do is, like, put a little poster of the ducks in the game. Something. Do anything. How long have we been? Oh, we got like, the time is passing so weird. I felt like the first hour blitzkrieged past me. Freaking German shock and awe style, but now these next 22 minutes were like, oh boy. I feel like I work in an office cubicle right now. Just waiting for the hands to pass by. I don't know what goes on. I guess the slower it passes, the more line art I can get done. So that works for me. Because I believe it or not, I do want to finish this comic at some point. Or at least start posting it. Good lord. What I'm thinking I might have to do... God, I don't even know. Because I want to do like all of the projects that I'm doing. It's so annoying. I want to do the alt account so that there's stuff there for when I get to affiliate. I want to do commissions because people currently buying them do seem to like them. So I don't want to just shut that option off entirely. And I definitely want to do the comic because it's the only reason I'm not completely insane, filled with existential dread right now. Keeps me distracted from that. That's the truth, by the way. I was freaking spiraling. It's like, oh no, nothing matters. It's all stardust. Oh, we're just gonna return to the ether, dude. There's nothing here. And then I was like, wait a minute. What if I can just pretend things have meaning? And boom, now I'm making a story. What I'm saying is, elf girls saved my life. No, no. But maybe. Let's get this beard going here. He always looks so weird until I add the mustache. It just goes to show you, never grow only the beard. Don't do it. If you're gonna even do one facial hair, just do the only mustache. If you have to choose one for some reason, then you should go with only... Don't go only beard. Also, don't go on only beards. It's a really weird website. You do not want to see what's on there. A lot of weird stuff going on only beards. If Only Beards is real, I said that as a joke, and I have not been on there. I'm not even gonna look it up. I don't want it to be in my search history. It's like having Christian Mingle in your search history. Or Farmers Only. You just don't want it in there. Because it says things about you, even if it ain't true. Like, no, I just wanted to look... I was curious. Yeah, sure thing, dude. I always thought it was weird that the two dating categories for like they had a gender thing on Farmers Only. There was it wasn't like how you would expect, like man, woman, or other. It was farmer and farm animal. It was really weird. Like, I don't know what's going on there. That's not true, by the way. That's another joke I made. That's a classic bit. You cannot date donkeys on farmersonly.com. Unless... No. It was farmer and horse. That's what you could do. Those are the two things you could be. That's really weird. I know, it's so strange. Is his head too small for his body in this panel? I think it might be. I think this hand might be too big then, actually. That might be my main issue. Is this looking too large? He's got a freaking... You know the word. I don't have to say it. Unshrimp, please. Okay. I just need a pulley system to constantly keep me leveraged up. I just need a cable that's dangling from the ceiling. I could just constantly yank on it and straighten my spine. Whoops. Hey, yo, lady. You're, like, going in right now, and that's wonderful. Beautiful pipes on there. You know, you got great ones. But, like, you gotta be a little silent. I'm, like, talking here sometimes. Golden sonorous pipes you got. I've been told I have some pretty good pipes, not in the singing department, but people seem to like the voice that I'm bringing to the table. So, you know, thank you genetics, I guess. I have full control over that. Definitely. I wonder if, like, eventually we will master CRISPR technology enough to just completely affect the vocal cords? The vocal cords. Maybe I can affect mine to talk right. Maybe that's a genetic thing, is flubbing your words so I can fix that in the future. That'd be nice. I was looking at this, I knew this would be weird when I hit the guideline. Where is it, though? No? Is it here? Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. He finally comes out with it, everybody. He doesn't know what he's doing here. The truth come out. People thought Zotan knew what he was doing, but it turns out he has got no clue. much to the dismay of everyone. That's the secret, though. Nobody knows what they're doing. Do I like this? I don't think I do. How did I start doing it? So I had something going on in these panels. What was I doing? I don't really know what I was doing differently. Maybe it's just line consistency that looks better when I have that under wraps. Try this. Is this something? We'll see. Nah, I don't like that. I don't know where to add these lines consistently to make them look good. Usually where other lines already are seems to work the best, as you're sort of replacing the line to describe form, to do form and motion simultaneously, so it works there. But other times, if you just do it like randomly, like if I were to do it here, for example, like that space can't be blank otherwise, or else it creates too much noise. I'm not quite sure. Action lines seem to be a sticking point for me. I have 4 volumes of Berserk that I could read and do a bit of studying on. Maybe I'll have to do that later, but I have commissions to do. I can't read and do commissions at the same time. I have to start on one still, because the freaking holidays are beating me up, and I can't find time to do anything. I barely wrapped my presents for other people, like yesterday. You know, 4 days away from the holiday itself.
And that only took like 30 minutes. But it was like finding that half hour was so annoying. Also, I'm not the greatest present rapper. I used the bog standard technique of like rapping until there's enough overlap, but I find that I cut off so much extra. When I use wrapping paper, you'd think I rapped for like a family of 1,000, but really, even if I only rap for like 3 or 4 different people, the excess waste that I produce in terms of wrapping paper, not wrapping paper, that's a different thing. It's just like, I must be doing something wrong. I don't know what. God, I love these stupid anime lyrics that these songs always have. They're so funny. I can never take them seriously. Like, I'm sure songs like this actually existed. Some bard's tales. With all this flowery language. Of lighting up the land like the sun or whatever. On your way to the sky. Like, what is it? You can't take it seriously. Upon your way to the sky. Wait, where am I going? The sky? No thank you. I have stuff to do down here, and I'm afraid of heights. I'm not going up there. You find your way to the sky. I'll freaking show you a way to the sky. And then, pow, and then you team rocket them right up there. Iron Tail, which is a move that I can use in real life. You wouldn't think it, because I don't have a tail, per se. But country girls make do. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. This is what happens when no one else gives me a topic to discuss. I fill the void with whatever this is. I'm back to... I haven't done this in a while. Fill the void with absolute garbage. But here we are. When am I going to start talking about Dick Cheney again? I remember he was a popular subject for my void-filling times. Did you know he was a huge proponent of waterboarding torture? Just another fun fact about Dick Cheney. He said it was pretty cool, actually. That might be paraphrasing, but basically... I think I gotta shrank this eye down. Oh, that's good. This actually looks like he's squinting. He's like the wincing in the pen. There we go. Haven't even thought to do that before. A little artistic accident there. A happy accident, as someone would say. Dick Cheney, when he spills water on somebody. don't know what's going on with this facial shape here, but I might have to mold this to my whims. Where's your nose? There it is. Very interesting void topics. Thank you. Thank you so much. I have gone into focus mode to avoid saying anything more about my void topics. Just started getting lost in the hair and the beautiful curls of this elven dad. I was hunting a Paolumu. That one's alright. The Nightshade one is very annoying. Constant sleep status effect. One thing I am excited to see, though, is finally a Monster Hunter that takes advantage of the RE engine to its maximum. Like, they were already going ham on the lighting effects in the trailer, you could see it. With the lightning strikes and stuff. But, like, I want to see the crazy stuff. I want to see the 2025 debut stuff, where they got some huge monster in the open world. If the logo is any indication, people are theorizing a snake is going to be the final boss. I want a big old, like, world-eating serpent chasing you through a valley and you're, like, running down it with your little bird dog thing. It's gonna be crazy. Like the freaking Sekiro snake. I want something like that going on. The Sekiro snake was freaking... what a set piece. I love that thing. It's like one of the few things I'm excited to get back to when I start up the Sekiro streams is that snake. And when he's gone, I will be sad again, because I will have to be doing parry, 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 parry. Oh, died. I missed one. Oops. Oh well. I should have not missed that one. I'll try that next time. That's my problem with Sekiro. It's like even when the solution is so obvious that the execution being the only thing setting it apart from success or fail is like, it gets grating over time. For me, anyway. The only reason I didn't finish it. I didn't enjoy the combat enough to do that long. But if I stick with it, I think I can beat it for stream. I think I can find the motivation. Activate Virgil Protocol. Now I'm feeling a little motivated. I neglected to make preparations for the bash and such. Whoops. Nah, I don't like that. I don't like it. I'm gonna fix it. I think that looks fine. We've almost got all the line art done for this page. I think. I just looked at this panel though and I gotta fix that. Something fierce. I don't like the way a lot of things are looking over there. I'll have to go do that. merge all this together so that I can stop worrying about that. Oops, not that much. We gotta make this much. No, that's the line art I just made, so obviously not that. I want to fix this. There's some stuff here. For example, your eyes. Fix that. They're still looking weird. What have I done here to make them look so weird? Boy, this is bad. Fix it. Ow, my finger. I think this hand gotta be shrank. Some proportional stuff that happens when you just kind of wing it without having the proper fundamentals. I have some fundamentals, but not all of them. Actually, can we take this and then just flip it? That looks better. That fits with more of the curve that's going on. You know what I might do today? Since I got stuff I have to attend to, like a commission, some other assorted things. I might call it here today. I know it's like a half hour early, but I simply must make time for the other things, or else they will not get done. I will fix this thumb, though. This is bugging me. And so I might have to... By might, I mean probably will just call stream right here. Let me just fix this up. And then there's this. I want to raise this a bit. See, this is why I need to say that I'm going to end stream early, because now I'm just stuck here again. I have to call it now. Alright, let's just do one final glance over. I think we did the line art on the dang page, didn't we? Look at that. There's still a wooden plank we gotta draw here, but other than that, I think we're good. That's only a few lines, that won't be nothing. And then turn this guide on again, so I know that there's the sword there, not this one, this one. Yeah, sword and a plank shouldn't be too much. We'll be coloring this page next stream, I believe. Okay. With that, that's the browser. Whoops! Alright, end screen. Thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate you. Tomorrow we'll be doing more comic. And then on Saturday... I don't know what I'm gonna do. What am I doing on Saturday? I suppose... nothing's really stopping me from doing anything on Saturday. Was there? I can't think of anything. I mean, we'll see. Holiday stuff might come up, but if it doesn't, I'll stream. If it does, then I won't. We'll see what happens. But for now, that's it for me. Thank you all for stopping by. I will be back again. Same place. Maybe a different place. No. What if I show up on some other person's stream? I won't. But yeah, thanks for streaming, no problem. And bye-bye.